everyone. This is Laura again with ELB Consulting, giving you a few more tips on how to help balance out your body when it comes to any activities such as walking, running, biking. We tend to do a repetitive motion like walking over and over and over, and we use the front part of our body more than we use our back or our side. So last week I gave 3 exercises to help with your glutes, which is your powerhouse. They help with endurance. So if you want to take a look, it's still on Facebook, and it's also over on my YouTube channel, ELB Consulting, for 3 simple exercises for your glutes, which is your butt. Today, there is one muscle that helps, well, there's more than one, but today we're going to focus on one muscle that helps with knee pain, inner knee pain. And when I mean inner knee pain, it's pain on the inside of the knee. So there are 2 muscles that helps track our knee to go straight when we walk. When we walk, we want our knee to move straight. Sorry, excuse my dog here who is joining us today on our live. So you want our knee. If you want to test the knee, go ahead and do a forward lunge and see where your knee lands. If your knee lands out, or if it falls in, that means you have a weak adductor. And that is the muscle that we are going to focus on today. And go ahead and do this single leg lunge test on both. So lunge forward. Where does the knee track? Is it straight? Did it go in or did it go out? When you do your single leg lunge test, feel free to put in the comments on which way your knee tracked it. And I can help you with, hopefully with opening up the hips and then trying to reduce some knee pain, okay? So you're gonna step forward into a lunge. Did the knee track right over that 2nd to 3rd toe? Or did it go right? Or did it go left? So today, majority of us have weak adductors, which is the muscles that are right on the inside of our legs. Unless you walk around like this with your feet out, which I do not suggest you do, you don't work your adductors. If you step to the right, you work IT bands, outer hips, glute, hamstring. Same thing to the left. But when do you work these inner thighs? And if you think about with walking, if these adductors are not helping and they're not strong, guess what? Your knees cave in. So if you stand in the mirror and you see your knees somewhat caved in a little bit like this, that means weaker adductors. So 3 simple exercises that you can do to help strengthen your inner thighs. You don't need any equipment. First one, toes out. You're going to bring your hands to your hips. You don't need to go real wide here. You can keep your feet in a little bit underneath the hips. I like to go a little bit wider. Hands on hips. You're going to turn the belly in. So you're going to push the hips forward, and you're going to lower the hips down to the knees. Now be careful. Look at your knees. Did they fall in? If so, bring the knees back this way behind you. If you have bad knees and in a lot of pain, you can just hold this for 30 seconds, and it will activate these inner thighs. If you don't, you can slowly raise the hips back up and bring the hips back down between the knees. All you need to do is maybe 10, maybe 15. The key to a plie squat is to turn that belly in, because as you lunge down, as you squat down, you're going to let the hips fall forward and tilt the lower back forward and the glutes back. You're going to put this arch. This is a big no-no. You want to turn that belly in, turn the hips in, so that when you do a plie squat to work the adductors, you want it nice, shoulders over hips, hips in line with knee, plie squat. Okay? So you can hold it for 30 seconds if you have bad knees for right now, or you can squat it out for about 10 to 12 reps. Plie squat is the first exercise to help strengthen your inner thighs. Second one is you're going to take your right leg and you're going to bring it straight out to the right. So it is a lateral or a hip extension out to the right. This is it, okay? So there's a couple variations we can do. One of the ones I love is to keep your legs nice and straight, and you're gonna bring that right leg out and in. You can put the foot down between the reps if you'd like, but what is key to this is that you turn your core in as you extend the hip out to the right, okay? Now, another variation is to bend the knee. If you know you have tight hamstrings, you can bend the knee and do a standing fire hydrant, same thing. Right knee goes out. Now, the key with this is that the belly's turned in, hips are pushed forward, and you don't open up with the knee. The knee and the ankle is one unit. So you lift the ankle and the knee at the same time. So you can do an extension this way, or you can do the extension this way. If you happen to have any type of band or tubing, you are welcome to put this around your ankle and make it a little bit more difficult if you want. You don't have to, okay? This is going to help with outer thigh and also that adductor, and make sure that your knees are staying straight ahead with your toes. A lot of people will extend with their toe pointed or their knee turned out. That puts a lot of stress on these knees. So toes straight, knees straight, hips straight, shoulders straight, core turned in, then extend out to the left and to the right. So what I like to do is 12 reps to the right, hold for 30, 12 reps to the right, and then you'll switch it to the other side. And that's all we need to do for the outer and the inner thigh. The last exercise, so first start with the plie squat because it works all your larger muscles first. Then do the hip extension out laterally to the right, to the left. And the last one, you can use the band, and you don't have to use the band. You can do all of these seated as well. You're gonna turn the right toes out to the right. Left toe stays straight, hips stay straight. So do not open up that right hip to the right. Keep the hips squared forward with the shoulders, and you're gonna kick a kickball, a pretend kickball. You don't really have one. It'll be a pretend kickball. So that right foot is flexed as you kick forward, okay? You don't have to use this with the band. I'll demonstrate it without the band. You can switch to the other side, left side, toes to the left, hips forward, and kick the kickball forward. Okay, so things to remember with this one is you are turning your toes out to face the side, but you want to make sure you keep that foot flexed. Don't want to point the toes. You want it nice and firm. You also don't want to sink into one side of the hip. So you want to make sure that your hips are balanced as you kick. And you will feel this in that inner thigh, okay? So I like to do the same idea on this one, which is 12 reps, hold for 30, 12 reps, okay? So to help improve your walking, running, or your biking, and we want to work that adductor, the inner thigh, to keep the knee from moving inwards while you walk. It'll help reduce some of the pain that you may feel on the inside of the knee right here. We want to open up the hips and strengthen your inner thighs. And we still need to strengthen glutes. So once again, that video is still on Facebook or my ELB YouTube channel. And please comment below if you have any questions, or even just let me know you're here. First one, plie squat. Turn the toes out. Turn that belly in. You're going to squat down and up. The hips move down and up. The glutes are not reaching back behind you. The glutes, as if someone has a string pulling you up and down. Okay, plie squat is the first exercise. Do about 10 to 12. The second exercise, bring that right leg out to the side. You're going to do this 12 times. Foot is flexed. You're going to hold for 30 and then continue. And then over to the left side, do the same thing. And then the last one is the kickball. Right foot comes forward, Kick the ball forward, keep the line straight, hips are forward, flexing that foot. You're gonna do 12, hold for 30 seconds, and then another 12, and then you're gonna switch sides. Same thing. And that will help strengthen up these inner thighs. There's a lot of different exercises. We can continue. Ball squeezes, scissors, all that good stuff. Lateral lunges, we'll get to that in a little bit. But I just want to start with 3 basic, simple exercises that you can start today to help strengthen your inner thighs, to help track your knees straight when you decide to walk, run, bike, row, whatever you like to do. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Let me know what you're kind of curious about, and I'll keep the videos coming. But I hope everybody is enjoying the amazing snow that we have all received. And, well, for those, some of you may not have received, but we did. But continue to be healthy, exercise, and thank you so much for your time. Have a great day. Goodbye.